because that's where the culture is going to change.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to do with Packed House Live, and everything that I'm pushing is changing the mindset so that
you see I'm Southside reppin', big foot steppin', zone 3 section is God flow perfection. Hating on the church like I ain't blessed they section. If we ain't talking money, I got a weak connection. That's on the hood. She said get a bag, so I get it, got it good. Don't complain about my problems, I just put it in a wood. Seen a genie the other day, she said make it good. So I wish for good health, then I wish to look if she's not lieutenant.
That's interesting. All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Another episode of Minnesota's #1 daily show live on Lake Street. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes,
we got the gentleman Ricky Collins.
Man, thank you for having me.
AKA Mr. Packed House Live.
You already know, man. We out here, man. I'm out here with y'all, live on Lake Street.
Yes, sir. So,
yes, sir.
And also for people that don't know, I'm gonna give you your credit, your flowers.
Thank you.
The guy that brought Lil James to the studio.
Of course,
he got us that iconic interview. So
of
shout out
course,
to
that's
you for
my
that.
family, man. Shout out Lil James. Man.
So look, I want to get into something right away. First thing on the table right away.
Yep.
We've done this before.
Yep.
We had an issue.
Oh man.
We had a situation. You felt like I shed you in a negative light. And I remember I woke up in the morning, had about 17 missed calls, a voicemail, a message on Facebook, a voice message on Facebook, and you were hot.
No, for sure.
So I know we've already ironed it out. Like we got on the phone that morning when I woke up. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But you didn't like the way that I portrayed some of the things that you said on the show.
Yeah.
Now, what I want to say, which I didn't say to you at the time because I really didn't care. I was like, all right, you didn't like it, fuck it, it's out of here.
Yeah, for sure.
At any point, did you realize, like, I know the caption was a little touchy, but essentially that's what you said. Did you think about that at all, or like,
I mean,
in hindsight, at all?
Of course.
Yeah.
But it was
that trigger word.
Media training, man.
Yeah.
So, we do it. Doing some clickbait.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I come from media, so I understand. I've been, in some of the biggest media rooms they can be.
Yep.
I've seen it. So it just was disappointing more so that y'all did, move like that because, it just wasn't cool. But
I wanted to move like that.
No.
Because I think you had. I think
shouldn't do that with me.
On some level, I think, I'm not even just talking about just you. I mean, just in general.
No, for sure.
Like, you've seen some of the things that we've done here.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
We've done some similar things here with Live on Lake Street, right?
Yeah.
And I just feel like on some level, in order to make shit pop, make shit work,
Mm-hmm.
you got to do shit like the industry does. You know what I mean? And I'm like,
sure.
you know what? Fuck, he said what he said. I get that the
No, and that's one thing for me too, just a learning experience. Anybody that is, doing interviews and going on media, you got to watch what you say because whatever you say can be used, on the interview or as a clickbait or something like that. So you definitely got to be careful what you say, and that was a learning experience for me.
For sure.
And we just move forward.
Yeah, got you. Right. I just want to get that on the air, but
No,
like I did feel bad.
No.
I was also at like.
I hope it's a learning experience for you too.
It was for sure.
Yeah,
it was.
certain words,
It was
just you.
I know. I get it. The trigger word.
Yeah, for sure.
That word, the S word.
Yeah.
No, I get it. I understand it for sure. That part I definitely understand.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, and I was also at a point. I was at a place in my life where like things were not good.
No, man.
At all. Like.
I'm glad to see. I've been seeing you grow, man. I've had conversations with you back in that time.
Yep.
Yeah, you look different. You look like you're doing a lot better. And even then, you still was going after your dreams and going hard for it, and you got a vision. So it's always respect.
For sure, I appreciate it, and likewise.
Yes, sir.
So, man, you got a lot going on.
Man, yeah.
The Packed House Live thing is really moving and building.
Yes, sir.
And I've had some private conversations with people that you've worked with.
Yeah.
Every single person says success.
Yes, man.
Great work.
Appreciate it.
Help their pockets.
Yes, sir.
So like you're not only just building a platform, you're putting money in people's pockets.
That's what it's about, man.
That's major.
Packed House Live exclusive streaming.
Yeah. So
yes, sir.
And I think when we did the interview back then, you were really just launching it.
Yeah.
Or maybe even just before you really launched
I was just I think I had just launched it. Like it was right in the beginning when I was building it.
Yeah.
'Cause I launched December 11th of 2020.
Yep.
So I think we did the interview a little bit before that. It was cold outside though, so it was close. It was close right around when I was about to launch.
Yeah. So from your side of things, like I said, I spoke to other people about how it went. From your side of things, it's going well?
Yeah, man, it's going really good. it's a crazy experience, trying to build any company or any brand. It's just so many learning experiences and trials and errors. But man, everything is going great, man. I'm excited. We got a lot of dope shit going on. I just did, a big concert at the Target Center, and doing some more work with arenas coming up.
Okay.
So that's really cool with the live streaming. We were all over the world. I posted it on my social media, but literally all over the world, from Australia and to London and Africa and Canada, Mexico. Like, people are watching from all over the world from the last concert we did. We've been able to work with a lot of dope artists from the city. Mac Turner, Prince Riley.
What was the last concert that you did?
The last show on the platform.
Yeah.
The last show we did was Ty Stick, I believe. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So Ty Stick. We had Nakara. We had Summers, Prince Riley, Mac Turner. Elliot Vreeland, I know y'all had him up here, man. My boy got a movie coming out with with all these. It's actually out because this is a month ahead, right?
Yes.
So we got a movie Switcheroo, with starring Ashley Henderson, Elliot Vreeland, Juice Sutton, got Keith in there. We got Alea, Liz from Minneapolis, creative. Jasmine, a lot of dope people, man. Nino shot the video, shot the movie. Trev Quad also helped shoot the movie.
Okay.
We had Leonard Searcy helping on set doing, coaching for acting. Man, so it's a really dope movie. It's super funny. Had my boy Moo in the movie from City. He the CEO of City.
Okay.
It's another tech platform, man. He did a great job. Yeah, it was crazy, man. Yeah.
Was this your idea?
Yes.
So
the idea that I had when I first started Packed House, I worked with Elliot and did a comedy show, and I had him and Ashley on it. And since then, just seeing how they work together and stuff, I'm like, man, I want to do a movie and have y'all in it. And it's just now, coming to, it's just now coming to fruition.
Yeah.
So,
did you write the script for it?
No, I have a young lady named Altisha Lewis, who's actually the head of administration for Packed House Live.
Okay. But
she is a script writer and screenplay writer. Dope. And she went to Clark Atlanta for film and writing scripts and stuff. So she did an amazing job. Shout out to Altisha. I could have never did it as professionally as as she put it together. It was great, man. We had some really dope table reads. Altisha actually lives in Michigan. She drove out here for the table reads and was a part of that whole process. We're gonna put out a lot of behind the scenes footage and show people the process. The big thing with this movie for me really is showing creators that you can come together and make whatever product that you want to make and sell it direct to consumer. And the big thing about this is the first profit sharing movie in Minnesota history. So all of the cast and the production, they all got a percentage of the movie and got equity in the movie. So as it sells and has success, we all continuously are able to benefit. And the other thing is, the big thing with Packed House Live for me is building leverage. So when you do that, now you're able to have leverage when Netflix or Hulu or Amazon or whoever wants to come and do a deal. You have leverage in those situations now. We also going to come out with for our movie, just a little bit about the movie. So it's about a real estate agent that was doing really well last year, and now the market is down and shit is going bad for him to the point that he's having a hard time paying his bills and his rent, and he had to get a roommate, which is Ashley. Okay. And, so Ashley's living on his couch, and he goes out and he buys some weed after a bad real estate experience, and it's a crazy strain of weed called Switcheroo. Yep. And he goes home, smokes it with his roommate, and they wake up each other. Yeah. So that's the premise of the movie, man. So y'all definitely got to see it. It's on PackedHouseLive.com.
It's exclusively on Packed House Live.
Exclusively on PackedHouseLive.com.
So if you're watching this right now, go to PackedHouseLive.com.
Yes, sir.
And I'm assuming it'll be right there for you.
Yep, it'll be right there at the top where you can go purchase it, man. And
what's the cost?
And the big thing is
$20.
It's gonna be See, we ahead of the game. No, it's gonna be $15 to $20.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna do pre-orders, and then the regular price is gonna be $15 to $20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you think about maybe making like a rental possibility? Like, could you do, you know what I mean? How like on Amazon Prime you can rent a movie for $5 and you got 48 hours to watch it.
That's a good idea.
Oh shit! I'm gonna have to edit that out.
That's a good idea.
A
That's
lot of people got $5.
Yeah, for sure.
Some people don't got 20.
For sure. I want the idea to be, you know, we investing in creators.
Yeah.
So this is a different type. It's not Amazon. It's not a big company.
Sure.
Like you're investing in Ashley specifically.
Yeah.
Like we see all the work that she's doing. We see all the hustle that she got. You see how Elliot has been going hard on stand-up comedy, and Juice has been going hard and doing deals on his own. Like so that's the mindset I'm trying to get us in, is we got to support each other. Like without that we can't, you know, build the futures that we envision. Like it's impossible. Like we got to come together and got to find creative ways to partner up and come together. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's what it's really about. And, you know, Packed House Live, of course, I want y'all to do that with video and audio streams, find creative ways to come together and make these projects and sell it direct to consumer, because we know that, you know, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, all these places are paying less than a cent per stream. Yeah. So 1 million streams on average, you're getting $2,000 to $5,000. So that's a cool business model. You know, it works.
That's so crazy.
You know what I'm saying? It works. People making money with it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's, you know, it's a great place for promo. It's billions of people on these platforms. But I think every creator in the world needs an exclusive, you know, way to make money with their video and audio streams. Not just with merch, not just with, you know, physical, you know, they don't sell CDs no more, but, you know, physical products in general.
Because those are all secondary products.
Exactly.
You want to sell your main product, which is
100%.
Your music or your video.
And they made all these, you know, barriers that become the mainstream that is hindering us from like really creating wealth and really having equity in our work. So that's the real thought process, you know, behind what we're building, is really helping people understand what that looks like, and helping them understand how to produce it, market it, and sell it themselves, so that they can keep the bread.
I love that, for sure. I love that. So could somebody, like, let's say somebody like, for instance, like Ty Stick, could he shoot his own production?
Yes.
And give it to you?
Yes. That's what that's what we're built for.
Yeah.
I've been doing, and I want to actually address this. I'm glad you just said that.
Yeah.
Because everybody sees me out here producing stuff and putting stuff out, and they want me to do it for them.
Yeah.
That's not what Packed House Live is built for. I'm doing it so I can give y'all an example of how you can do it.
Yeah.
And you know, we're gonna always do Packed House Live projects, and I might reach out to you or whatever and want to work with you, and we do something together. But the mindset is you put together your own team and create your own projects, and then we can guide you on how to put it out, how to market it, how to, you know what I'm saying, sell it, what steps that you need to take, and really going about that. And we just did the Creator Summit. We're going to do that every season. So I just did the summer one. I'm going to do a fall, winter, spring, and so on. But we're getting really big into education for creators, and starting to really teach creators how to, you know, have a business mindset when it comes to building your brand.
Yeah.
Because I want to go around, and somebody could take this idea, I wouldn't be mad. I want to go around and ask artists and different creators, explain to me what your business model is. And just see what they say.
Yeah, I mean,
like, explain to me what your business model is.
Please make sure you film that project. I would like to see what the answers are.
Yes.
I want to watch people be like, oh, what the fuck is that? What is a business? Because, bro, and you'll see coming up, I've talked about it today already once, in the episodes that we got coming out over the next month or so.
Yep.
I've been talking a lot about how, you know, people talk, and you mentioned it just a minute ago about unity, right? Like, that's a big, and for sure that's a part of our issue here in Minnesota, 100%. Is unity. But I think the bigger problem is the fact that people don't have this in their head that this is a business.
Exactly.
This is, you know what I mean? Like, you're in the entertainment business. You're in the music business. You forget about that second word.
They forget about them making money part, because people spending money. You're, you know, getting your hair cut. You're buying your clothes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you're girls, you're getting the makeup, and, you know, you're paying for the videographer. You're paying for locations. You're paying for all this stuff just to put it out.
Yeah.
for hopes of likes and views.
You're not thinking
and stuff.
about your ROI. There's literally no thought put into how am I gonna. It's the same thing with like artists in Minnesota that are charging other artists for features.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead, charge your price. That's great. Yeah. I'm glad that you have a foundation set for yourself where you think this is what you're worth.
For sure.
But you need to be able to explain to whoever you're charging for that feature,
right?
How are they going to make that money back?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like how? Okay, so you want $200 for your feature? Great. Mm-hmm. Tell me how I make $200 back.
Right. You got to sell.
Am I going to get $200 back in streams?
Right.
Or you know what I mean? Like what? Why are you?
That on Packed House Live?
Why are you worth that? You know what I mean? And so that's why I think a platform like Packed House Live is important.
Exactly.
Because you can literally show it.
Listen, 55 streams. The overall profit for 55 streams on Packed House Live was $656. You know? It's a difference. 383 streams, $2,700. You know what I mean?
That's the share or the total?
That's total. I can't think of the actual share, but that's total.
Gotcha.
And we do a 70-30 split.
I just don't want somebody pulling up like, I got this many streams. You said it was this much. Like, no.
No, we do 70-30 split. It's $150 platform minimum.
Yeah.
So once you hit the $150 minimum, then we do, it's the 70-30 split. You get 70% of all the profit that you make. You're able to do your own tips. So people want to tip you, they can tip you. We're about to add a feature called Proud to Pay from Nipsey, where if you don't want to put a price on your stream, you can make it proud to pay, and people can put whatever price they want to put in there. You could do your own advertising, so logos on the landing page. You could do commercials in stream, so you could literally create your own, network on this platform and sell it direct to consumer.
So it's like Patreon but better.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's essentially the same thing as Patreon.
Same type of concept, but really with Patreon, a lot of these platforms, they're more so subscription model based, and we will have that as we grow, but I think people are missing the streaming piece of it.
For sure.
And me working as the head of marketing and production for Floyd Mayweather, for 4 or 5 years, I seen the pay-per-view model kill the game and seen what put him ahead of every boxer in history. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like he made $350 million fighting Conor McGregor. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all it was the simple formula. He has his content, which is boxing.
Yep.
He's an amazing fucking marketer and put it out. He owns the content because Mayweather Promotions is putting on the event, and he's selling that video content for $100 per stream. And 4.3 million people bought it. It's $430 million for just the stream. That's not including the advertisement. Now he's getting $1 million per patch on his shorts. It's a couple million for your logo in the ring. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like anybody want him to do like any video drops or posts on his social media is 100,000 plus. So on a smaller scale, we can do this. You know what I mean? And Lord, like lessen the numbers, because now think about 4.3 million views on YouTube would never make $430 million. You know, so that's the missing piece, and that these other platforms don't see, and that's why we here.
So we need to. I mean, Minnesota needs to get behind Packed House Live
100%.
Because you're here. Because it's not. I think that's another problem we have is like we look at everything as like competition. Or like,
and I want to talk about that too, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I'm not in competition with nobody out here.
Yeah.
Don't look at me and see that I'm doing video or I'm doing streaming or I'm doing music or I'm doing whatever and look at me like I'm going against you. I'm a totally different entity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm a tech entrepreneur that happens to do all this shit.
Yep.
And my goal is to bring us all together because I'm looking at longevity. My goal, like, I'm gonna be real. I want to be a billionaire. So I don't care about all the petty stuff on the bottom. You know what I mean? We gotta come together to make this dream a reality so that we can really rebuild our communities. That's what this is about.
Yeah.
Putting ourselves in a position to pass down our wealth and our assets to our families. You know what I'm saying? It's time for us to stop having the same cycle of us getting taken advantage of by the systems. Like, we can create our own systems that work for us.
Yeah.
And we got to do it together. So I say that I say that, to say I'm not in competition with anybody. I want us all to win. So that's what it's about for me. And I'm going to go hard no matter what because God gave me a drive and a vision for something and a purpose. You know what I mean? So it's not me. I'm not going against nobody. I'm going for what God put on my heart. You know what I mean? And my heart is to bring us together. So work with me, not against me, please.
Yeah,
Appreciate y'all.
I mean, I don't think nobody is big enough to not work with somebody else.
No.
Like
We have to.
Yeah.
I say this all the time, even on the music side. Like, our artists it's not enough movement. I think I was telling you when we was on the Wiseman show. Like, it's not enough movement.
Yeah.
Y'all too stagnant.
And still.
Y'all are stagnant. Y'all not doing enough movement.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways. Like I said, we got to get creative about how we work together, how we come together. Yep. And like I built a platform where we can make money doing that now and make it make sense. Because I think that was the issue for a long time is how do we come together when ain't no opportunity for money? Because now, like you said, I give you a $200, you want to do a verse, I give you $200. Then it's like, how am I going to make that back? You not. It's just to have them on your verse, have them on your song. Yeah. Maybe they do a video with you and just to build up the promo. And sometimes that's a good business model.
Can be.
Depending on what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then sometimes you want to build a project that you're going to make the money back. But the thought process artists need to be doing albums together. Like if you gonna got an album out by yourself, right? Like you ain't doing nothing by yourself, go link with somebody that's dope. Y'all get together, come out with something together. Cause guess what? Two of you now it's a bigger project because it's two of y'all. The movie I'm doing, and I'm showing y'all, I'm literally showing y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm doing in front of all of y'all. You know what I mean? Like I'm bringing everybody together every single time, and it's continuously making both of us bigger every time that we do that. The movie that I just brought on with Ashley and Elliot and Juice and Keith and my cousin T Dow produced all the songs on the project. You know what I'm saying? We got Nino, we got Trev, we got all these people a part of this project, and now it's taking all of us to the next level. Yeah. And now we all can say that we did a movie that sold whatever amount of units. You know what I'm saying? We all have equity in that. Yeah. And that's where the growth starts to come. It's not just you on your own. You're not going to be able to do it by yourself. And videographer, same thing. Go find somebody that you like one of these artists that you think is dope, or another videographer that you think is dope, or a podcast or whatever, and go link together to make the shit better so that you can utilize that better shit to go and get more money. Yeah. The money with the getting checks in, that's always going to be there. That's always getting clients and doing services. That money's always gonna be there. It gets bigger when you do better shit, but the better shit don't come until you do it on your own first. So you gotta find ways to do that, and partnering with people on projects is the best way to step your resume up.
Yeah. So the movie was really well thought out by you, I assume.
Yes, sir.
You're the mastermind behind, because what you're saying. Tell me if I'm wrong. Is you got Ashley, you got Elliot, you got Juice, you got whoever else, and you're grabbing all of them, putting them together, therefore taking all of their fan bases and gathering them all in one place.
And their talent and their creativity and everything that they bring to the table and everything that I bring to the table together, and voila, you got Switcheroo, man.
So you think the thing you said about artists making an album together, did you kind of mean that just like as a general statement, or do you really think artists should do that?
I look at Lil Baby and Gunna.
Yeah, but that's Lil Baby and Gunna.
It don't matter. If Jay Plaza and Mac Irv do an album together, it's gonna go crazy. You know what I mean? If Prince Riley and Ty Stick do an album together, it's gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's adding. It's like the Transformers. You bind up, you're gonna get bigger. That's the only way that it works.
I think what I'm getting caught up in is the album.
Yeah,
I'd say songs,
but
I think an album. I don't know. I would care
for sure.
But
people will care.
You think so?
Hell yeah, and the music is gonna be hot. You already know that. That's what's going. That's what sell it. Yeah. Music gonna be hot. Video. Now y'all come together with y'all video guys and y'all teams, and it's taking it a step up from what you can do on your own. But you don't know that until you go out and try and see the power. It's power in working together. That's why everybody says we're stronger together than we are apart. It's power in it. I promise you.
I think somebody less articulate would have a hard time convincing me of this, but I think I'm convinced. You think you might be right. I just don't think that's just me thinking albums are just a bad idea nowadays for underground artists. But
I think it gives you more promo. It gives y'all more. Y'all get to tap into each other's fan base.
Yeah.
You get to come up with all these creative ways that you can market each other like together and brand together.
But you're spot on too. The thing that probably bothers me the most.
You put on a show together, you get more people to come to the show.
For sure. I think the thing that bothers me the most is that artists in Minnesota don't seem to have, and not all of them, but majority of them. Majority of the really talented ones don't seem to know what the fuck they're doing. And that really bothers me.
I think the crazy thing, bro, even the big people, like, I've been around a lot of people.
Yeah.
There's some people that do know what they're doing, but most of these motherfuckers don't.
They just have people around them that do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't got that. And that's why I'm really trying to teach people to, like, really artists. And the other thing with artists, they've been taught through time that people are supposed to take care of them.
Yeah.
They supposed to sit back and just worry about making the music or whatever and looking good.
Yeah.
And everybody else supposed to take care of them. And that's why they get fucked over. So we got to change the mindset with that. And the artist is the CEO of the company.
Yes.
This is a LLC. If you're an artist and you don't got an LLC, you're already tripping. You're a business.
Yeah.
You're supposed to get an LLC, put yourself as a CEO. You have 100% equity in this entity.
Yep.
And now if you want to bring on a manager, or you want to bring on a lawyer or a videographer or whatever, an engineer, anybody to be on your team, and you want to give them equity in out of your 100%, that's what you do. But now you still have majority. It's your shit. So that's the mindset that y'all got to have coming into this and start to understand, okay, what is a business model? A business model, like when you think about music, okay, how am I going to make money from this? How much do I want to invest?
Yeah.
Like, what does that look like?
Yeah.
We need to start. That's why I want to put out these courses and start doing more of these summits because we need to start really investing in education as a creator to understand these concepts and start to put them to practice.
For sure.
And try and go through, trial and error with it, because that's where the culture is going to change.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to do with Packed House Live, and everything that I'm pushing is changing the mindset so that we never do things the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. So the summit that you just recently did, was this an in-person thing?
Yeah, it was in person.
Did you also film it and put it like on Packed House Live or no?
Nah, I didn't do it.
So,
It was exclusive.
How was it? What was the turnout?
It was amazing, man. One thing though, and it's another testament to what's going on in the mindset. We had 120 people RSVP for this summit in a week, and we had 50 people show up.
Wow. That's why I asked.
Why would you RSVP if you're not gonna come?
That's why. This is why I asked the question. I wondered about that.
But the people that came, it was so like y'all gotta understand. Like I said, I really care about this stuff. I handpicked this perfectly for y'all.
Yeah.
And I got what I needed out of it too. And the people that was there, like everybody got what they needed. But listen, if you were in the room, it would change your life. Mm-hmm. Because this information is information that nobody is sharing with us. We're not
sharing it right now, so I hope they're watching, because like some of the things that you're saying are, I mean, it's great knowledge to give and to have, but like there are artists in Minnesota that have been doing this for 10 years that don't know any of this shit. That's a problem. There are artists that have been popping locally and don't have their BMI in order. Man. Don't have an LLC. Don't even know what ASCAP is.
And nobody is giving them. They need guidance. Yeah. That's all it is, and we all need guidance. We all, and I think that's a big thing, and that's a big thing about community, and building this community really here in Minnesota is, we need to guide each other and share the information, because people have the information. It's just there's no systems for it to be shared properly out to everyone, and I think but not even just now, because now we'll build the systems. People have built systems, but you guys also have to get out of your own way and understand that you need the knowledge. Mm-hmm. Just looking like you got it and really having it is different.
Very different.
And I think that you actually want to have it. Yeah. I think you want to feel what that's like. I think you want to actually know what you're doing and when you're building these businesses and your companies and doing music. And I know once we really share this information and people start to use it, it's going to change everything. It's going to change our lives. Like he said, we're putting money into people's pockets in real life. I'm sending money to people. Yeah. Like, this is not a joke. You know what I'm saying?
I got sworn testimony. I can tell you I've spoke to people.
Yeah, for sure.
That have done work with you that have said, like, yeah, this is the best payday I've had.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
It's common sense. I'm just waiting on y'all, man. I'm ready to work. I'm gonna keep hustling. We're gonna keep doing our thing. And I just want, like I said, everybody to come into this mindset and try. Let's try to build generational wealth. Let's try to learn what we need to learn so that we can put ourselves in a better position.
For sure. Well, and obviously we can talk about it off the mic or whatever, but let us know how we can do something.
For sure, man. I need y'all at the premiere for the movie for sure, man.
I'm gonna be there.
I need y'all on the red carpet with the cam and the mic,
for
man.
sure. Oh man, yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah, I need
I'm
that.
Definitely
man.
with that. So my last thing I gotta ask you. This is gonna be some bullshit.
Okay.
Oh my God. Can you talk to me about the Illuminati meeting that happened a few months ago?
Oh my God, it was an Illuminati.
I know it was an Illuminati meeting. I was supposed to be there.
T-Dow.
I couldn't be there.
Yeah. It was a great. I think, like I said, bringing like-minded people together is super important for Minnesota in general, and we gotta continue to find ways to do that.
Did anything come of the Illuminati meeting?
Yeah, man. I think camaraderie, and just being around each other in that space and being able to talk to people that you normally wouldn't just be sitting in a space like that with. I want to have more of those. I don't think it's Illuminati. I think we need, maybe we do need our own secret group in Minnesota, man.
I'm not gonna lie. It just felt like an Illuminati invitation.
A lot of people said that. People was hitting me up like, "Yo, it was all dark and shit."
It was. It was. And plus, there's people in there that like I would never want to think that I would see together. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. I gotta keep my distance. All right. That's all I got, man. I just wanted to know what was up with the Illuminati. Is there another one set?
Man, I'm gonna set one. I'm gonna do one, man.
If you're setting it up, I might be a little more willing to pull up, but I don't know about the other setup. But all right.
Hold on, man. I gotta bring my guy in.
Bring him
in.
Bring him in.
Yo, this T-Dow, man. He a new producer in the city. Man, he did the whole Switcheroo soundtrack.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We got all type of people on the soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to shout him out, give him some FaceTime, man. Say what's up to the people, man.
For sure. Tell them where to find you.
Everybody?
Tell them where to find you.
Yeah. Find me at T_DOW_. Yes, sir. Making beats for like a year and a half now, so we just doing the thing, man. So
all right.
Shout out to the city.
All right. When that soundtrack comes out or when the movie comes out,
I'm gonna show y'all some shit when we get off here, just to get y'all a little teaser.
For sure. I got nothing else for you, man. But I think I don't know. I feel proud that you're doing all this. Like I think we need people like you at the forefront of building what seems to be a lacking foundation in Minnesota.
For sure, man. It's up to all of us, man.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what it. And y'all are doing it. Every media outlet out here that's working it and being consistent, and actually putting out their work. You know what I'm saying? We all doing it, and we just gotta find ways to work together. That's the way, because you're not gonna survive. We're not gonna thrive without it. We can't do it by ourselves. It's not possible.
Agreed.
So we gotta find creative ways to come together, make it stronger, make it stick.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
With it. Where can they find you?
Man, you already know, man. Packed House Live _ on Instagram. Ricky the CEO on Instagram. PackedHouseLive.com. Go watch our streams. Every stream on there is going to the creators. It's all about the creators. So, man, just continue to support us. I appreciate everybody that's been supporting so far. You know what I mean? It's lit. We only going up. And I'm not playing. Like, this is sad. I think, people don't realize the vision, all the time. But I'm not going to stop. This ain't I already made it before. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just doing it again with my own shit. And, I can't wait till we get to the level that I see it. And, there's more millionaires coming out of Minnesota than you ever could believe.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
Keep going, man. Don't quit.
Yes, sir. Let's get it. Appreciate
all right, man,
y'all.
That's it. Another episode of Minnesota's #1 daily show live on Lake Street. I'm Jake Faircloth. Follow me everywhere at Jake Faircloth.
Gang.
Damn, what? In high school, I let it blam, what? I wasn't playing, what? I'm coming straight out the south. Hey, genius, best watch your mouth. When I put up on P&B, right, that ain't he come out. You moving ounces, I just moved 100 things in a drought. You want the south side, outside the fence of your house. talking all that, then wanna come talk it out. If you ain't talking money, you talking